Hey guys, welcome. Now, let's light this candle. We need a flame. We're outside. We're hanging with the heavens. From the heavens to the earth through us. Now, if any of you have been hanging with the sky, Saturn and Jupiter have been visible as well as Mars. We have our candle lit. It's not going to be the easiest to see. We're going to do our best as always, but it's called to be out here hanging with the heavens as the moon, the full moon, is in Pisces. Pisces is helping to take us home. Pisces is helping us to create happiness. Pisces is helping us to transmute our sorrows, transmute our heartache, transmute the shadows into something higher vibe. Through our artistry, through our purpose, through our creative energy. This is helping us to heal with our chakras. It's a beautiful gift. And I don't think it's a coincidence that we just had Leo season meeting up with a full moon in Aquarius and Virgo season meeting up with a full moon in Pisces. And Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs, so the opposites are coming together to unite to help us heal. And this is part of the path, twin flame energy coming together, the opposites uniting as one to come together and restore wholeness. And we know we're bringing unity to consciousness. It's part of mission work. I'm being called to start with the moon last. Oh, channeled messages. They showed it through me through the dog tarot. I love the dog tarot. I'm going to do my best so that you guys can see. So we're working through the earth. The 8 of Pentacles is here. From the 3D to the 5D and the 5D to the 3D and beyond. And what we're doing through the earth is we've decided we're going to heal. The 7 of Wands is here. We're making the choice to heal. Many of us are making the choice to move forward and heal and take back healing. We don't want to be stuck in all this fear. We don't want to be stuck in all the templates of old earth. We're ready to create a new. We're ready to heal. We're ready to take back our right to heal. We're ready to take back our right to be healthy. We're ready to take back our right to nurture self. This is about putting down the burdens of the matrix, untwisting things, restoring what's natural, restoring what's right, creating with integrity of the light, and moving forward. And we're being reflected what this is for us all in our unique paths from within. That's the energy of the hermit. Now, choosing to heal is going to move us forward here with the wheel. This is going to turn the wheel. This is the energy we need to turn the wheel. And as we turn the wheel, we meet up with the Sea Alpha male, which is the King of Cups, which is the energy of Pisces. The cups. We need the cups right now. And the King of Cups is the great nurturer, but it's through the masculine energy because we're healing with the masculine energy. The masculine and feminine are healing. Remember, there's a power shift going on right now. From the 4 of Pentacles to the 2 of Pentacles to the 2 of Cups. That is our connection. So when we begin to nurture ourselves and we make the connection between the masculine and feminine, we add the positive charge to the negative situations within our lives, to the negative. We restore truth with the King of Swords. But through the masculine energy is restoring truth right now. We must remember, the feminine went first. Now the masculine is going. And it doesn't mean that one is better than the other. This is the patterning we need to create equality, restore wholeness, bring unity to consciousness, and move forward. Remember, we're building the golden ages. We're going to build them. We're not just turning on the light in 2050. We're going to build them right now. When we get to our truths here with the King of Swords, the King of Air, that connects us to the feminine energy, the Empress, love, Venus, La Luna. And alchemy will now begin with Temperance. Temperance is here. And what Temperance is here to do is to help us to heal from the Five of Fire, the Five of Wands charge. We're going to do alchemy because remember, this is connected to the Wands energy, the masculine. So we need to do alchemy now. We need to heal with the battling of the masculine energy through the feminine, the nurturing of the feminine, the stillness of the feminine, the regeneration of the feminine. The time, remember, when we make time for regeneration, time for stillness, we make time for intimacy. This is restoring intimacy and sensuality between the connection. And it's part of the Two of Cups connection. It's part of the Ten of Cups connection. It's part of the alchemy of the cups and what we're restoring here. And the Five of Fire is connected to the earth. So we've come full circle, and they're showing that to me that it goes in this sequence. We're going to come full circle because now we're going to expand through the earth. That's the time we're in. We're expanding through the earth. And this is remembering that in many of the templates now, not everywhere, but in many of the templates, the feminine energy has not been equal, has not been allowed to be sensual. The masculine has been above the feminine. The masculine's been building with the feminine, has not been building with the feminine. The masculine's been building with the masculine, and positive plus positive equals unbalance. We're restoring balance as the masculine will be building with the feminine. But it's like, you know, a woman is allowed to be sensual. A woman is allowed to express herself and how she dresses. And a woman doesn't have to, you know, we've distorted body images. It's all become artificial. And, you know, we have such a negative view on ourselves because what we're seeing reflected back to us within the media, within the matrix, is not of self. It's not of us because it's artificial. So we're twisted, we're confused. And we're seeking out for perfection when perfection is not natural. It's artificial intelligence. This is where things have been twisted. We're going back to what's natural. We're making mistakes. We're owning self. We don't look like these images within the media. They've been distorted. We're going to bring back what's natural. So we're going to have to change our perceptions on what beauty is. And much of this is honoring self. It's honoring those stretch marks. It's honoring, you know, wherever, you know, your imperfections, because it's real. And you know what, it's not about what it looks like, it's about what it is. You know, you can look like so incredibly incredible, but you could be dying on the inside. People could be judging you on your outsides, but you could be thriving on the inside. It's all, guys, we gotta stop getting lost in this stuff and come back. Come back, guys, come back. Now, I'm going to come back. Let's get some tarot. Apparently we're going to the moon. Who knew? Okay. Well, Luna wants to speak. We're going to let her speak. She has something to say. I'm feeling pretty lucky. It's pretty warm outside right now, considering it's been pretty chilly here, guys. Ooh, 3 cards. Is this 4? We're going to... 3 cards. Okay, we've got the full moon. Well, there's the full moon in Aquarius right there. We know we were offered a solution, so we're following our synchronicities and signs. There's our connection right there, because we received this message in our full moon reading. And it was connected to Scepter. It was connected to this message, and I'll link it down below. I'm going to put a star beside it if you guys want to check it out to see that these were the cards we received and what the messages were. And what's being offered, guys, is a promotion now. We're being promoted. But we're being promoted through the water energies. We're going to be left with a choice. And we're going to see what it's connected to. Of course, it's connected to the earth, Gaia herself. So we're going to be presented with a choice that's connected to the earth and how we're going to expand here And we know we've been working with the energy of pitcher, and this is all the water energies coming together in order to help us raise our vibration. This is working with the energies of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, as this is our connection to Pluto and Neptune. The water energies are helping us to expand. Remember, they're helping us. There's a new harmonic being created between the energy of water and earth, and water is leading the way in the transformation. Earth is following. This is the feminine energy rising, and it's connected to the black moon in water. We're working with our isolation, so we're going to have to make a choice now. We're going to have to make a choice that is connected to our isolation. And it's going to be connected to Isis, and this is going to be, we're going to talk about this in a future message. This is connected to a future message we are having, and Isis is going to help us with our recognition, because what we're doing with is dealing with manipulation. Isis is the energy of our Egyptian ancestors. It's connected there. It's working with our ancients, our ancestors, in order to deal with the manipulation of what's been twisted here by the Matrix. What we're going to do is honor our individuality. And that's how we're going to heal from this Five of Wands charge. We're going to learn to love our opposition through our principles of self. Remember that? We're going to find this common thread that unites us all in order to heal. Now, this doesn't mean we're just going to take abuse from others and vampire energies. No, we're still in the energy of the dolphin. If we have to set a boundary and walk away, we walk away, because we're honoring healing with self. We're loving self, because loving self is part of unconditional love and the patterning we came here to create, because we're creating through self. So we're honoring self, we're nurturing self, we're loving self, we're caring for self, we're healing with self, from the heavens to the earth, through us, with the divine source energy, the child, the masculine and feminine energies. The common thread that unites us all, guys, is suffering. We all suffer. Now, there has been a fall. We've fallen. But the fall is here. But we had to fall in order to find our confidence. Because we're creating within the energies of the opposites. That's how we're going from fear to love. We had to fall to find our confidence, to raise our vibration. And this is allowing us to find home. Remember, we're going home. That's the time we're in. We're going home. And home is a raise in a vibration, so we can see where we're going. We can see home. We can see the path to home. Now, we're going to read the message of choice, isolation, and manipulation, okay? And we're going to read it within the order I'm going to be called to receive it in the messages connected to the time we're in, the energy of Pisces. Manipulation. As the moon makes a tense square to the sun, you reach a critical phase which your emotions are mixed. You need to explore your true feelings regarding an emotional situation before you can move on comfortably with your life. You may have to be persuasive to keep matters under control. Our connection to the moon in Pisces. You feel you are being deceived or not being kept fully in the picture. You desire to escape a situation that is not coming up to expectations. We're not going to escape. We're going to transform. Isolation. When the moon loses all light in a water sign, there is a withdrawal of expression of feelings. You experience a numbing period during which you do not put the most vulnerable aspects of your nature to the test. It is a time for becoming more self-aware, apart from the needs and worries of other people. And that's what we're doing, because we're honoring self. Our connection to the moon in Pisces. This is a period in which you may be likened to Alice in Wonderland. You allow yourself to fantasize other ways of life and other possibilities while avoiding engagement in actual emotional entanglements. And we need this energy. We need to dream a little bit, to raise our vibration. We need to, we've been so stuck in the old ways. We need to dream, to expand, to create a new. But we're going to act on it. We're not just going to stay stuck there. We're going to have action, because we're going to make a choice. And it's going to be connected to a choice to act. When the moon moves into the first quarter in water, 90 degrees from the sun, its face is half dark, half light, and everything is held in balance, because this is what we're after, balance. Emotions can go either way, and choices have to be made. So we're balancing our emotions through our choices. You must now decide whether to throw yourself wholeheartedly into an emotional situation or partnership. The promise of a successful outcome is there, and our connection to the moon in Pisces. Decisions are colored by powerful idealistic feelings and the possibility of transforming the mundane into a fantasy becomes real. And there it is. That's how we're going home. We're going to transform this vision of this fantasy that we're creating with, connecting to the all consciousness with source energy, and expanding and creating a new here. Gotta have some high vibe fantasies and visions. Guys, it's all about finding that balance. Fantasizing and having healthy, dreams and visualizations and creative energy that's honoring the feminine. Sitting there being stuck in the box and stuck in the old, not honoring the feminine, but it's having the balance, because if we're just living there all the time and we're not acting off of our truths, then we are living in our illusions. And it's finding the balance. Like, we create with a little fantasy, and then we pull it in to the 3D and we expand it here with reality, and we find our truths there. It's part of the process. Now, they're making it clear to me to share the message of the fact that New Earth is happening through us. That's why we're being called to work through self. That's why it's coming out of the top of her head. It's connected to her crown and the soul star chakra. Okay? I better put it over here because you guys probably can't see it. I know the sun's coming up soon. It's starting to get cold. Okay, we're going to get some tarot. Of course, we're seeing through our illusions. The Seven of Cups is here. We know we're having a transformation. It's connected to old Earth and the monetary system right now. Transformation of the feminine energy to restore sensuality and healing from vampire energy. Yeah, there it is. We're manifesting. The Two of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. Now, what we're doing is we're seeing illusions through our heartache. There's the Three of Swords. We're dealing with this. This is connected to why we're battling to begin with. This is connected to the Five of Wands. Because we're hurting. We need to heal from this situation. So we're going to do so through the Earth. Now we've gone from the 8 to the 9. Where's the 8? That's where the message is connected to. So we're going from the 8 to the 9. This is through, from the 8 of Pentacles, we're going to add the Ace. We're going to move towards the 9. We're working on through the Earth on our spiritual quest here. she's working with hawk energy, and hawk energy is swift, and it allows us to expand. This is working with the feminine energy, seeing the whole picture, seeing the full picture, not working in the box, working in the void, connected to the all. She's moved away from old earth. She's advancing. This is connected to the feminine energy, and we're going home. There is part of our fortune increase, the 10 of Cups. And remember, this is connected to Pisces, the 10 of Cups. Pisces is bringing us home. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you. And that's the beautiful gift. It's like we're saying goodbye to the dark ages, the age of Pisces, and are saying hello to the age of Aquarius, the golden ages. But the beautiful part of the transformation is that the old is leading the way to create the new. Pisces is leading the way in this transformation. The old is helping to create the new because Pisces understands it's time to transform. Pisces is the oldest sign in the zodiac. This is the sign that is connected to the all, connected to the 12th house, the zodiac's gutter ball, where, all this information of the heavens to the earth through us is stored. Now it's called to say it that way for a reason, guys. Now, we're manifesting justice. There it is. We're manifesting the balance of our karmic scales through our truth. Now, there is the Queen of Swords. So now, there's our connection. We have the King and Queen of Swords. This is about our truth. This is the masculine and feminine both finding that clarity. They both have that sword. Because remember, the Tower came on in and removed our conflict, removed the 5 swords that were connected to the 3 swords and left us with 2 swords, one for the feminine, one for the masculine. We are both receiving them. But it was through a Tower moment. There is the Tower, and look, the Tower now connects us to the feminine energy, and we begin working away on manifestation through the 3 of Pentacles, through the earth, because we're going home. Alright, guys, now something that's hidden, of course, is coming to the light. That's what the moon, La Luna, is doing, illumination. So we're going to use Oracle of the Hidden Worlds again to get our message. Oh. I just dropped the Mirrors card. So that means we're going to have, this is all about reflection. This is connected to the water energies, reflecting back to us what we need to see in order to go home. We're having it reflected back to us. So if you're having something negative reflected back to you, don't run from it. Face it. Because there's going to be light there that's going to help you make sense of your path home. Sky, grandmother moon, grandfather sun, elements earth, air, water, fire, star nation, and creation. Please put healing energy within these cards. Thank you for the knowledge that we are receiving within the unknown, within the dark. Amen. Oh my goodness, and there's the card. As I'm shuffling, guys, I hope you probably can't see it, it's dark. What is it? Mountain lights, light beings, portals and subtle energies. Oh, it didn't. Keep forgetting to put it over here by the light. Now this is our connection to traveling to the mountains together. An extremely sacred place that allows us to connect with the earth. And you know what? When we were traveling together and spending all that time in the mountains here, we were connecting to light beings, portals, and subtle energy through the mountain lights. This is part of how we've been transforming here together at the channel, guys. And I really just want to say thank you to all for traveling together this summer to the mountains. It was a spectacular time growing and expanding with the earth. What is it connected to? The secret of Camelot, the authority of spirit. And it's connected to the gift, present, honoring, and offering. And the mirror is now at the bottom of the deck. The secret of Camelot is connected to the Lady of the Lake there. And this is connected to the Avalonian realms. And this feminine energy, creating with integrity, doing what's right for Camelot. Now, I'm sure we've heard this, the story of Excalibur. And this energy is all about being connected to spirit. You are the great mystic. And this is coming in contact with authority figures and holding the charge of spirit. We are meeting up with authority figures in order to change perspectives with spirit. We're meeting up with people that are not as connected to their intuition and soul as we are, but it's in order to help change perspective here. And this may be with our family members, friends, people that we're directly linked with that are not woke yet but are waking up. But there's a connection here, and we will discuss this further in a future reading. This is understanding we've been given the gift of connection to spirit. We're working with spirit. We're upholding the integrity of the light. We're light workers working with spirit. We're present, we're honoring, and we're offering. But because I want one card, we're going to get a reshuffle, and we're going to see what's coming through. Oh, it's just got the 10 of cards caught up in the mix. The 10 of cards. The 10 of cups. Guys, the sun's going to be up soon. I can starting to feel the chill in the air. My brain's slowing down a little bit. Oh, that card went flying. Okay. We've got kindred spirits here, guys. Spirit companions, guides, and comfort. Kindred spirits, spirit companions, guides, and comforts. As human beings, we are sometimes very aware of what seems to be our aloneness. We are surrounded so often by crowds of people, yet there is a deep and almost overwhelming yearning for true friendship and companionship. We yearn not simply to be around others, but to be seen and understood, cared for, and communed with. So many of our interactions now lack that soulfulness. And we sometimes yearn for the companionship that we know we are meant to be experiencing. This woman has felt this way too, and has taken herself away from the rush and the hurry and into the world of nature, where in the most liminal of spaces, perched on a fallen log, crossing a magical stream, she finds the stillness and the peace. And within that, in between space and the quiet and the awareness that grows within those spaces, the beings of the worlds in between can come to her. She speaks there to a being who forms out of energy around her, who arises from the streams and the air and the trees and comes to share with her the comfort of spirit. Perhaps you too can take comfort from such places, to find the sheltered place under a willow tree, to find the flowering bower within the garden, to sink your feet in the earth between the roots of a great tree, and in the quietness and connection speak. Tell the hidden worlds of all that troubles you, and wait for the voices that will come and whisper their words of comfort. For you are loved, Earth child, and in the stillness and the wild silence, their voices can finally be heard. Illumination. I have kinship and friendship beyond the world of humans. Spirit loves me. That's beautiful. So we're connecting to... Guys, this is just beautiful. This is the energy of the Hermit mixed with the energy of Pisces. This is the energy of Virgo mixed with the energy of Pisces. This is exactly what this is. This is the coming together of both of these energies to help us heal and expand. And this is our connection to dealing with our isolation. We're dealing with our isolation, but being alone is calling us home. Being in isolation is calling us home to the earth. We have to start looking at what's happening as somewhat of a gift. We can't just be focusing on all this negative stuff. Remember, there's always a positive and a negative charge here, but we've been looking at so much negative right now. We must start to add the positive charge. Yes, we're creating within the energy of the opposite. So we went into isolation in order to reconnect to the earth. We disconnected from everyone within the matrix in order to reconnect to self, in order to reconnect to the source energy, in order to reconnect to the unknown. Like we're being forced to face the unknown. We're being forced to face the negative. We're being forced to face, and you know what's been happening here, and allow the feminine energy to rise. Everything's being put in place in order for all of this to happen, to transform, because this transformation is a universal transformation. It's just not happening here with us. We're all evolving. This Fibonacci sequence and spiral that we're evolving with is connected to all of life. We need to remember this. So within our isolation, we're going to be dealing with our manipulation, whether we manipulate, where we've been manipulated. This is where we untwist things. This is how we fix the distortion of the illusions. This is how we work with the Seven of Cups. Our manipulation is within this Seven of Cups. I'm getting too cold to find it. Our manipulation resides here. So we're going to make a choice. It's about making a choice to stay stuck in the templates of old earth, or to make a choice to heal with spirit, to move in a new direction, to expand, to honor what's happening, to honor the energies and expand through them, with them. Surrender. We're connecting to the light. Look at all the flames here. There's just so many messages here. This is reconnecting to home. This is helping us to go home. Now, let's just see where we're going. Oh, I want to see what this is connected to. Let's see what this is taking us back to the beginning. Whatever is happening, we're being brought back to the beginning. It's like we started off at we had a starting point, then we had a transformation, and then we came back to this the starting point. It's like we went in a circle. But now that we're back at the starting point, it's a different point. We're at a different vibration. We have to see through that illusion. We can't think that we're the same person. We're at the same place. We're actually at a different place, and we're going to use our new skills in order to advance home. Okay. And this is what they've been showing me for some time now. Let's see where we're going. And I'm going to get inside because I'm starting to get cold. Yeah. This is where we're going to add action to the mix. We have the Prince of Wands and the King of Wands. So this is the masculine energy healed, coming on in with new visions of expansion. And it's connected to The Four of Pentacles, the power shift, and look at that. The Two of Pentacles, the change that we need. We need to embrace change, and look at that. We restore flow. So we're releasing to embrace. We're releasing the new. We're releasing the new. We're releasing the old and embracing the new to allow us to expand. Okay? And it's from whatever was knocked out by the Tower energies. But that gets us to our truths. There's the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is helping us to deal with our heartache. And that heartache is connected to the Five of Cups. Our sorrows. And our sorrows are connected to the conflict within our mind. There is the Five of Swords, and that's causing confusion with the Eight of Swords. So we must create peace on the path of the moon. With the Two of Swords, this is what we're working on, creating peace. And we do so. There's the Sword of Clarity, the Sword of Light. We activate with the light, and we evolve. There's resurrection. There's the coming together of the masculine and feminine energies in order to evolve. And we move forward with the energy of the Chariot, restoring balance. We've created with Megatron's cube here. We have connected the masculine and feminine energies. We've restored that connection. We've repaired it, and we've used it to create new patterning, and we're moving forward. And it's from old earth to new earth, and we connect to our abundance. There it is. We've made connection. We've healed from gluttony. We've healed from greed. This has much to do with solar plexus healing. This has much to do with healing from our creature comforts that are keeping us stuck in our karmic loops and are actually causing us sickness and toxicity. Because our toxicity is part of the problem. Toxicity within us, it's the body chemistry is off, so we're not responding. We're not responding properly. We're not reacting properly. Our instincts are not healed because there's toxicity within us. We can't trust. We can't trust self. We can't trust our instincts. So if we heal from the toxicity, we restore the alchemy of the body, because this is all about alchemy. And we're also restoring alchemy of body, mind, and soul through spirit. So we can be working in a multitude of ways. Okay? We could be working with the mind 1 second, the body 1 second, and the soul and the spirit at any given time. At all the same time. It's all happening, right? This is restoring connection. And we go home. There it is. We're walking over the bridge to new earth. We've ended deprivation. We are in prosperity. We are connected to our divine inheritance, and we have restored balance. Why? Because it was about a reunification, and there it is. It's connected to the 3 cups. These 3 cups are connected to the 2. But we had to have an ending in order to begin dreaming with the 10 of Swords and the Princess of Cups. We had to end in order to begin dreaming again, so we could raise our vibration with the sun. And we remember, we're manifesting here. And we're manifesting forward movement. Look at that with the 8 of Wands. And look, we're manifesting forward movement to connect with the sun. Self, spirit, in order to expand. And it's happening within. Look at that. There's Virgo, the energy of Virgo, and Temperance. Now we're going to do Alchemy of the Cups. This is happening between those 2 cups. There it is. So we're going to ascend with the 6 of Swords because we had an ending. This is connected to the south node of the moon. The moon. The 10 of Swords is connected to the south node of the moon. So we're moving from the south node to the north node, and the north node is our life's purpose, connected to the 10 of Cups. But we must deal with our fears. That's adding the positive charge. And when we do so, we face our fears, the manipulation, we restore balance, from the devil energies because we created peace on the path of the moon. And there it is. Guys, we're going to be having some live readings soon, and there won't be all this, you know, there won't be as much editing and like any editing. We're going live, right? Like to put all these wonderful pictures and all this stuff that I, you know, feel called to do to help with meditation and visualization purposes. But we're going to be getting some more messages here and, of course, building off what's happening. The sun is starting to rise. I love you guys. This is a beautiful time. Use this energy to the best of your capabilities, okay? Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care.